We've been talking about energy lately. Specifically, we've looked at kinetic and potential energy, as well as the principle of conservation of energy, or POCO. Today I thought we'd investigate this a little bit further, so let's do that using a pendulum. Now the setup for this is pretty simple. What we have is a bowling ball attached with this hook to a metal wire that goes up into the ceiling supports. And that's going to allow this ball to move back and forth. Now a pendulum is just an object with a mass at the end that is allowed to oscillate or continuously change back and forth its position. So as we'll see in a second, this ball will be allowed to oscillate back and forth. Now right now this ball doesn't have much energy. It does have a little bit based on its mass and its height above the ground. But if I were to leave it be, it's not going to suddenly move. It can't just spontaneously change. But I can get it to move if I supply it some of my own energy. So I'll do that now. If I pull the ball back, I am increasing its potential energy by lifting it up a little bit. And when I let go, it is free to convert its potential energy into kinetic energy. And we see that the ball moves. Now one of the more interesting things about this demonstration has to do with the principle of conservation of energy. So let's take a look at that now. Now the principle of conservation of energy says that energy is not created or destroyed. Now I want to look a little bit more closely at the part where it says energy is not destroyed. So if I pick up this bowling ball and I pull it back, I've given it potential energy, and right now it is touching my chest. When I let go, I know that this bowling ball cannot hit me on the way back because it cannot end up with more energy than it started with. So here we go. Now I want you to see how much kinetic energy the ball has at the bottom of its travel. And we know that all the potential energy the ball has gets converted into kinetic energy, and that gets the ball moving. So let's take a look. I have these books set up, and I'm going to pull the ball back to the height that I just released it from. Now watch. Now I also want you to see that energy is not destroyed. So in this case I'm going to get the pendulum started, and then I'll put it on fast forward, and I want you to watch how long it does go for.
I want you to notice that the bowling ball is slowing down, but energy is still being conserved and not being destroyed. In this case, the ball is slowing down mainly due to air resistance, which is just friction between the moving ball and the air around it. So again, the energy is not being destroyed, it is transforming into thermal energy.